Hey guys, this is NDM here, welcoming you back to another episode. Let's play The Legend of Zelda Minish Cap. Right, so in the last episode, oh hang on a second, why do I never have my resolution right? Perfect, there we go. Okay, right, so in the last episode, we got to the mini-boss inside the Fortress of Winds, and in this episode we are going to continue on with the Fortress of Winds. Damn it, being attacked by these spiky things. Alright, so we need to obviously get to the switch here, and then that'll open up the door for us. Open up the door! And then there'll be all kinds of secrets, like the Chamber of Secrets, and then the snake comes after us, and then we have to use the legendary sword of Gryffindor, or even though we don't have the legendary sword of Gryffindor, we have the legendary sword of the White Sword, which is also known as the Great Pickery Blade. Right, is there something that we have to do in here? Because I remember that there is. Yes, there is. As you can see, there's a pattern on the floor right here. And there's an odd sound emanating from the wall when you jab at it, so what you need to do, you need to get your bombs out, if it wasn't obvious enough, and just place the bomb right in front of the wall, and then it should reveal something for us. Yes, a new entrance to another room. And there's a gigantic chest here, so this is obviously going to be something good. Oh no, don't go bomb it, dude! Gonna bomb up the chest, and we're not going to see what's inside it, because then it'll just destroy the chest. No, it won't. You got the moments. Dig, dig, dig. Dig to your heart's content. Alright, so this is the moments, and this is what you use to dig through this sand-like structure. You come into loads of caves later on in the game where you have to dig your way through them. And some of these caves that you come across where you have to dig through them, you can find kinstone fusions where you have to fuse kinstones with weird objects. That's all part of the Goron side quest, though. I'm not going to get into too much detail about that, because there are I think most of the fusions you have to do for the Goron side quests are in caves like that, because there's like a hidden object, I think. Whoa, dude, the bridge is just disappearing before my very eyes. Holy crap, we need to use our Pegasus boots here to get up there, I think, because there's no way we're going to be able to make it that quickly up there, right? So, no, don't. Oh, dude, you faced the wrong way. You're supposed to face upwards, not to your left. There we go. Right. Phew, we barely made it. I was certain we'd run out of time. You underestimate me, my good sir. Right, so let's get rid of these things. Okay, hang on a second. Yeah, I think bow and arrow ranged attacks would be good against these guys, because at least you can stay away from them. Yeah, they move quite fast, actually. So, just trying to get to one side of the room here and then trying to snipe them off, because you don't want to get too close to them, otherwise they're going to take you straight back to the beginning of the dungeon again, which is not what you want. And there's like those weird blood splattered Triforce crests on the wall there. There's nice decoration. Well, it's a very blood-like colour anyway, like they did with the Shadow Temple. They had like blood patches on the floor and everything in Ocarina of Time, and also in the bottom of the world too, because the bottom of the world was kind of like the Shadow Temple, but in the child version of the Shadow Temple. Right, so we're not supposed to turn Minish yet because we haven't opened the door, so we're going to head back to the Minish portal and resize, I think. Because there's nothing we can do, because the door isn't open, and the only way you can open the door is if you use the full sword split pads. So you're gonna have to get round by going through the spiky sticks of death. And no worries, we have holes to hide in, so that's good. Hiding in a hole, hiding in a hole. No, don't go jumping up. Don't want to go jumping up, dude. I'm kind of holding my microphone in a weird way. Like, I always have my headset microphone on my head. Well, this time I don't have my headset microphone held on my head. I have it placed around my neck, because I feel it's much more comfortable instead of wearing it on my ears. But I don't know how great the quality of my commentary is going to turn out, so hopefully it turns out okay. If it doesn't, then I obviously will have to put my headset on my head. But like, the microphone that I actually speak into is right in front of my mouth, so it shouldn't really make it that much of a difference anyway. Alright, so now I've got to remember which way or which pattern you have to put these statues in, because you have to put them in a certain pattern in order to make the splitter pads match up to the switches. So I'm going to try and figure out which switch the statues go to, which I think it's this one goes here, and then, well, it doesn't really matter which statue you place as long as you place one in that spot. Obviously it doesn't matter which statue you place. So I think that is right. I think it is. I'm not sure because I haven't done this in a long time. If it isn't, then I'm screwed. Which it isn't. Right, so it's obviously this one goes this side, and then that one goes that side. Because then it matches. You can see, as you can see, it matches. That's what you gotta do. You have to match the switch to the split pads, but try not to make your transparent form run into the statues, otherwise it'll disappear. You got a small key used to open locked doors and blocks. You can use it only in this dungeon. And believe it or not, guys, we are actually almost done with this dungeon. Yep, we haven't got that much long left to go. I can say that this dungeon isn't canon. You're not going to get anything quest related out of it. Well, you are, but not like major quest related. Like, you're not going to get an element out of it. But that's spoilers. I'm not going to go into too much detail about that. I'm not going to say what item you get from the dungeon, or what like main quest item you get from the dungeon anyway. And I just got grabbed by a hand and been taken straight back to the beginning again, which is not what I wanted. Oh well. Well, actually, in a way, it is. To be honest with you. Yes, it is, because we can now go through areas we haven't been to before, such as this door right here. Well, no, we've already been in here, actually. It's on the far left we need to go to. That's the far right. Because if you come this way, as you can see, this part right here is inaccessible, but on the map, it actually says that there are rooms up ahead. And there's a room with a chest in it, which we haven't been into. So we're going to dig our way to our hearts, till our heart's content, not to our heart's content. And we're going to get gamma raped by a bunch of wizrobes and flying orbs that are coming out of the torches. Yeah, this game has wizrobes. What the hell? I thought there were way more wizrobes in this room than that. Jeez, only 2 of them? Wow. And our reward is 80 mysterious shells. Sweet. That's not too bad. Alright for some, I guess. Right, I'm going to have to go downstairs and get a can of Coke after this, because I'm going to be recording some A Link to the Past, and I need to record 2 videos of those. Also, I need to catch up on my Mario videos. I haven't put any of those up on 4Shared yet, so Tyler's going to be like, oh, damn it, you slacker. As he always does. Calls me a slacker. Right, so now, to get that piece of heart that's in this dungeon, the only piece of heart that's in this dungeon, actually, is to come up here. There's a chest hidden behind here, so we're gonna grab that red red kinstone piece. How much of those have we got now? I've only got 2 pieces. There's like 1 piece altogether that we're missing from the red. I think I still have my ferry. I sure hope I do, because I don't think I lost it in the last episode. Let me just check a second. No, I actually did lose my ferry. Okay, so if I die now, that's game over. Game over, man. And we haven't had a game over in this LP. Damn it, yep. Yay, we got ourselves a game over. Brilliant. Well, if you get a game over, it doesn't, like, delete anything that you've done since your last save, so, because you can save right now, which is good. So that's the first game over of the LP, and the first game over on the channel in a Zelda game that I've done, so... There you go, because I didn't get game over in Majora's Mask, didn't get game over in Ocarina of Time, but I get game over in Minish Cap. Mind you, I haven't played Minish Cap as much as I played the others, so my skills on this game isn't really as good, because each Zelda game, believe it or not, plays differently. Because of the, well, some items that you use play differently than what they would on Ocarina of Time. Like, say the bow and arrow in Wind Waker is completely different to the bow and arrow in Majora's Mask or Ocarina of Time. So now what you got to do, as soon as you turn Minish, you just drop straight down this hole right here, and you can go into the Minish tunnel right here. And there you go, you can resize yourself here and everything, get yourself a piece of heart. And I think that will give us 3 pieces until we've formed a new heart container. So yeah, we got 3, we just need 1 more. Right, so I always forget which block I need to push in this room. And then there's that electric thing that's always electrocuting you because you're trying to figure out which block you need to push. I think it's one of the one of these ones down there. We got it anyway, doesn't matter. Alright, so where was we anyway? We was like... trying to remember now. Let me have a look. Well, we've been in every room so far, apart from the room that enters to the boss door. We haven't got the big key yet. We've got the compass and everything, dungeon map. Alright, I don't think it's the middle portal, is it? Yeah, actually, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is the middle portal. The middle portal, the middle door. It's just that I was looking at that portal right then, and I thought, oh, the middle portal. No, it wasn't the middle portal. It's the middle door, you doofus. Is there anything out here in this area? Yeah, there is actually. There's a statue that I can pull out and then push onto that switch. Should give us another chest. If I'm not mistaken, I think this might even be a key. I'm not sure. No, it isn't. We got ourselves a blue Kinstone piece, which we don't really have much of those. I don't think so anyway. I just checked my freaking Kinstone bag. You should be able to remember these things. You can't just forget like that. Okay. Oh yeah. Crap. No, you're forgetting things. You need to get your Pegasus boots out and run. Run like the wind, bullseye. Damn it! Fell in the pit. There we go. Jeez, man. Need to take speed or something. Estrogen to... Not estrogen. Estrogen makes you hormonal. Take speed, go crazy, and a bunch of caffeine as well. But if you took all that, you'd probably die of a heart attack or something. Because you took too much drugs. Too much caffeine and speed could result into serious heart conditions. Well, I know if you drink too much caffeine, you can end up having a heart attack for it, which is not good. Alright, so let's get our mole mitts out. We haven't been here yet, I don't think. I don't think... Wait, hang on a second. I'm not sure if there's any chests in here. Let me just double check. It's always good to double check. No, there isn't. I think there's just just a bunch of mold orms. Don't want to go killing those because you don't get anything out of it anyway. Even in a room like that... Wait, I'm missing a key. I'm missing a key. It's from somewhere. Because there's a locked door here. Where it's probably in that room. No, that's the big key, that chest right there. It must be in one of these rooms then that you get the key from. Like one of the outer rooms where you have to use the digging tool. But where was I before? I was somewhere and then I died and then I got... No, I didn't die, I got sent back... Wait, yeah, I did die. You stupid idiot, you died and got sent back to the beginning again. Okay, now I'm lost. I'm lost on where I'm meant to be going. Have I been in that tunnel? No, I haven't. No, I haven't. And there's a Minish portal right here. That's what you were supposed to do. And that's where the key is. I swear it is. So at least I've figured out something, I hope. We don't have to go running around in circles anymore looking for where we have to go, which is good. Let's go in this tunnel right here then. Make our way back, go in the same way again, but in the Minish form. Need to dodge all the spiky things though. Dodging the spiky things are a lot more harder when you're Minish because you can't go into the holes to avoid them. So you basically just have to run straight through them anyway. You're going to take damage regardless. Because you can't go in the holes. Because that'll just send you straight back up. I think you even take damage if you fall in the hole, so it doesn't matter. And as you can see, well, vaguely see, well, no, you can see that the keys just fell down. I thought there was a chest in here. I swear there was a chest in here as well. It looked like it at the very top right-hand corner there, where I was just at. This part right here, I thought there was a chest there. It looked like it. And we need to turn Minish to get back out again. I'm feeling so tired right now. Don't know why. It's probably because it's warm in here again. Like, it's in the middle of November, right? And it's feeling like it's summer. It is feeling like it's summertime. And during this time, in the UK, it's supposed to be like -5 or something, but it's not been -5. It's actually been 60, up in the 60s. But usually this time of the year it's supposed to go like really down in temperature, around about -5. But I reckon within December, or by December, the winter is really going to hit us hard, or it's either going to hit us hard in January. But I know it's going to hit us hard at some point because the summer has been long and warm. This year it's been ridiculous how long the summer's been. It's still summer weather out there right now, and it's in the middle of November. It's strange. Maybe global warming is real, I don't know. It's starting to look that way. Well, at least we got the small key now, so we're on track. And I know exactly where I'm going. Right, we don't need our mole mitts out, we need our Pegasus boots. To sprint, 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 like Usain Bolt, all the way across the other side of the bridge, without falling into the pit. See if we can do it first try. There we go, that wasn't too bad. Yeah, this dungeon can get kind of tedious because there's a lot of backtracking in it if you miss out something, but if you don't miss out anything, then the dungeon doesn't really involve so much backtracking. But if you're doing it for the first time, you're obviously going to end up missing something. Like that key, for example. I missed that key, and I had to backtrack through it, and if you get grabbed by those hands, you also have to backtrack through the dungeon because they send you straight back to the beginning again. So either way, you got to backtrack at some point, because I mean, I've done this dungeon before, at least about 3 times, because I've only beat the game about 3 times, and I just got grabbed by that hand and got sent straight back to the beginning. So it doesn't necessarily have to be your first time to get grabbed by one of those things. Alright, so now we're on the other side of this room right here. As you can see, that's where the Minish portal was, but you don't want to fall. You want to fall on the right-hand side one, I think. I'm pretty sure it's not the left, so fall down the right, and then you'll get yourself the big key. You got the big key. Use it to open big doors. Alright. I don't think I'll fight the boss in this episode, because I don't know how long I've been recording for. So to get to the boss, you have to go to the main room right here. This is what I like to call it, the main room, because this is where all the this is basically where the whole dungeon links up. It links up to this one room right here. Because you have like 2 choices of which way to go, and each way that you pick takes you to the other side, each side of the dungeon. Because like the dungeon is split up into 2 sectors, kind of. Like you have the right-hand side of the dungeon, then you have the left-hand side of the dungeon. And push the switch right here, and you'll get yourself a red portal. I'll open up the boss door, it doesn't matter about that. Right, so you know what, guys, I will end off the video here and continue on next episode. So in the next episode of Let's Play Legend of Zelda Minish Cap, we shall take on the boss of the Fortress of Winds. So until then, this is NDM, and thanks for watching, take care, buddy, see you in the next video, and goodbye.